A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Avery Jones making his presence felt on the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for the Chargers. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Jackson. Down to the 25. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And then it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Pass there, complete to Westbrook.
The pass.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man on the crossing route. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's going to let it fly. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark in the final minute, and the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Lambeau on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. That time a 9-play drive. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play.
Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. That catch good for only a couple. That's caught by Jackson. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your... It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
10 at the 42-yard line.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10. And Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Herbert sack.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it. They don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Herbert's
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And from Conley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Operating from the gun. Herbert, his pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about
This will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
As you can see, we blew the game. We ended up losing this game. Wow. Those NFL overtime rules really suck. One touchdown and it's over. And you only get one possession. That's a pretty terrible rule, to be honest with you.
And then we get the dramatic ending to finish
things off. Every team I play against, they seem to throw for over 400 yards.
So for the Chargers,
they seem to do really well on third down.
Even at 4-4.
But, we blew this game. Let's take a look at some stats. We came back, but I can kind of tell throughout this whole game that we were not going to win. Usually you can tell when the game is not, when you're definitely not going to win, when they absolutely don't turn the ball over at all. The computer, there's no chance of an interception. You could tell there's no chance of an interception. When the quarterback is throwing dead accuracy passes, no fumbles, nothing. Look at that, 5 touchdowns, 417 yards. And it doesn't matter who you're playing against. That means absolutely nothing. When you play on Madden, it could be anybody. Justin Herbert. I'm not saying he's not that good. He's probably a decent, he's actually a pretty good player, I'm not knocking that aspect of it, but in this game, you can tell pretty much when you're not going to win. I could tell coming down that I didn't have that good of a chance, and, as you can see, we did not win, we threw that one interception. I absolutely could not run the football in this game. Let's go to our team here. Look at that. Yeah. Look at these yards, man. Total yards 7, total yards 4. Just absolute garbage again. But anyway, that's the game.